Hello, my lovely sunshiners, and how's everyone doing today? I'm Cheryl, and I'm a life coach and therapist, and I want to help you break through some of the barriers and, live your best life. Now, that sentence, living your best life, gets bandied about quite a lot. And, people say, it's just something that people say. But you really can live your life to its best just by doing some small tweaks and changes. So today we're going to tackle something that holds many of us back, and without us even realizing that it holds us back, and it's our limiting beliefs. You've probably heard me talk about limiting beliefs quite a lot, because they pop up within my therapy sessions. They pop up, we do quite a lot of it with the CBT that I do with people, so limiting beliefs is a big area to cover, but this is just going to be a short version of how you can tackle your limiting beliefs. We all know the thoughts. We've all had the thoughts that tell us that we're just not good enough, or I'll never be able to do that. And yeah, these are limiting beliefs. So today we're going to learn how to identify them, how to challenge them, and most importantly, how to overcome them. So I'm going to start with understanding what limiting beliefs are. So, these are deep-seated thoughts or convictions that restrict us in some way. They're often based on past experiences, they're social conditioning, and they're also negative self-talk. They might sound something like, I'm told to start something new, or I'm just not cut out for success. And like I said before, we all do it. Even though you might have worked on your mindset quite a lot. I mean, I work on my mindset every single day, and yet sometimes limiting beliefs still come up for me. And the difference is now, though, is that I recognize them quicker and I shut them down quicker. I don't allow them to take over my life and consume my whole day. So, as you know, these beliefs are often subconscious. Probably 99% of it is subconscious, meaning that we might not even realize that we're having them. So they operate in the background, and they subtly influence our decisions, actions, and opportunities we allow ourselves to pursue. They're there. They're like that little gremlin that sits on your shoulder and tells you, you're not good enough, you're too old, you're too fat, you're too stupid. All these kinds of things that we say to ourselves. So I'll give you an example. So if you believe that you're not good at public speaking, you might then tend to avoid these opportunities that involve presenting or speaking in front of others, thereby limiting your personal and professional growth. Public speaking is quite a big one, actually, where people just think, I'm no good at it, I can't do it. And yet, quite often they've done it, when they've been in meetings at work or something like that, and they've done it. But when it comes from being told that, right, you're going to have to do this presentation, and they've got to really think about it, then they decide that, oh no, I'm not good at it and I can't do it. So that limiting belief comes in and it shuts them down. So if you think about some of the tiny limiting beliefs that you have, or the big limiting beliefs that you have, and how many times they've shut you down when you've wanted to do something. What impact is limiting beliefs having on your life? Where are they holding you back? Where are they making you imprison yourself? Keep you in your circle of, your comfort circle, your comfort zone, whatever you want to call it. Because they can be so powerful. They are incredibly powerful in shaping our lives, and not in a good way either. They're like massive weights that we carry around all the time. And a limiting belief creates a self-fulfilling prophecy where we unconsciously behave in ways that reinforce these beliefs. You know, they are massive anchors that hold us down and hold us back. And we don't notice them. We just drag them around with us every day, letting them dictate what our life should be, when we should be saying to them, you know, bog off. This is what I want my life to be. So I'll give you an example. If you believe that you're not smart enough to advance in your career, you might not apply for a promotion or take on any new challenges, which in turn reinforces your belief that you're not smart enough. And then this cycle will keep going. So it'll keep you stuck and it'll keep preventing you from reaching your full potential. You know, when you get these limiting beliefs and one comes up and it's, say this one that I've just used in the example, that you're not smart enough, then I want you to write down the reasons why you think you're not smart enough, and then write down the reasons why you know you're smart enough to do that, and then compare the two, and you will find, I will guarantee you that you will find that what you've got on the I'm not smart enough side is just a load of rubbish compared to what you've got on the side of yes, I can do this. You know, so that can be a good way of analysing these beliefs. But here's some good news. Just as these beliefs were learned, they can be unlearned. You have the power to break free from them and rewrite your story. They don't have to hold you back. They don't have to be the script of your life. You can change them. It takes work, it takes dedication, and it takes a bit of willpower, but you can change them and you can break free from them. So here are some strategies to overcoming these limiting beliefs and banishing them from your life. These are practical strategies that you can start using today. And, you know, if you think about what your limiting beliefs are and then start to apply this work or these strategies that I'm going to give you. So identify your limiting beliefs is the first step to awareness. So take a moment to reflect on areas in your life where you feel stuck or unfulfilled. What beliefs might be holding you back? Write them down so you can see them clearly. And this is a bit like what I was saying before, where you challenge these beliefs. So, you know, once you've identified what these limiting beliefs are, I want you to question them. I want you to ask yourself, is this belief really true? Is it true, or is it just something that your ego has made up to try and keep you safe? Where did it come from? Is it actually your belief at all, or is it a belief that has come down from your parents or grandparents? What evidence do you have that contradicts this belief? This is the work where you can write down the reasons for, the reasons against. And often you will find that these beliefs are based on outdated or inaccurate information. You know, just like books have to be updated, like non-fiction books need to be updated. We need to update our belief system as well. So, you know, having a fumble around with them at least once a month, just to make sure that there isn't anything there that's holding you back. The next thing that you can do is, you know, reframe these thoughts. Replace the limiting beliefs with empowering ones. So, for example, instead of saying, I'm not good enough, then reframe that into, I'm constantly learning and improving. This simple shift in language can change your mindset and open you up to new possibilities. Because how much stronger does that actually sound and make you feel? So you stood there and you saying to somebody, I'm not good enough, and instead saying, well, I am good enough because I'm constantly learning and I'm constantly improving. That is such a powerful statement that makes you feel instantly higher up. So remember to take small steps towards change. Don't try and make a big, massive change because it won't work. You won't stick to it. So start by taking small actions that challenge your limiting beliefs. If you believe you're not good at something, practice it in low stake situations. And for each small victory, this will help to reinforce a new positive belief, which is what you want to replace it with. You can't just grab the limiting belief and pick it out like a weed and throw it away. We've got to replace it with something. So positive beliefs is what we want to replace it with. And remember, overcoming limiting beliefs is a process. So be patient with yourself as you work through them. It doesn't have to be a race. It doesn't have to be, I need to get it all done this week. It can just be a slow process. But as long as you do a little bit every day, then, you will change them beliefs and you will get them out of your mind. Now, if you want to share in the comment section what one of your limiting beliefs is, what is one that you identify in your life? Is the one that you say quite often? It could be about your career, it could be about a relationship, it could be about a personal goal. But if you want to share it in the comments, and then I can help you to work through that. And also, if you have any questions or you want any advice on challenging a specific belief, then you can either drop them here in the chat or, you can drop me a message and I'll try and support you with that. I just want to remind you that, our beliefs shape our reality. And by challenging and changing those limiting beliefs, you can open yourself up to new opportunities and new growth. We are all capable, and you are certainly capable of so much more than you think you are. So I want you to think about these limiting beliefs, banish these limiting beliefs, and shine like the perfect person that you're supposed to be. So thanks so much for listening. I hope you're feeling empowered to start overcoming these limiting beliefs. And don't forget to tune in again when we'll be diving into a different topic. Until then, keep believing in yourself and keep shining. I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.